say goodbye and close the door. Turn off the light and pick up the pieces if you need them. This world is cold, but just know you're not alone. No, you're not alone. I know what you're thinking. I know how you're feeling. Believe me, you're not alone. I know what you're thinking. I know how you're feeling. Believe me, you're not alone. Whoa, whoa. I've been there before, just where you are, and not quite so sure that I've done the right thing. Believe me, and this world is cold, so I'll make sure you're not alone. No, you're not alone. I know what you're thinking. Know how you're feeling. Believe me, you're not alone. I know what you're thinking. I know how you're feeling. Believe me, you're not alone. No. Why don't you stay with me tonight? 'Cause I know everything is not alright. Why don't you stay with me tonight? Yeah, 'cause I know everything is not alright. And that's not alright. I know what you're thinking. Know how you're feeling. Believe me, you're not alone. I know what you're thinking. I know how you're feeling. Believe me, you're not alone. Whoa, whoa. No, you're not alone.
You know what happens when doctors listen? Patients are treated like people. At Keck Medicine of USC, our specialists knows you best, you. And in turn, you get our boundless expertise and dedication. Because we understand that you deserve the personalized care and genuine partnership that gives you the best outcome. To us, you are more than a number. Keck Medicine of USC. Together, we are limitless.
When you travel well,
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I like that right there, huh?
the KLM Royal Dutch Airlines crew is here to ensure your journey home hits all the right notes. KLM
Get your Jet 2 holiday.
travel well.
Where do you go for fan?
Oh my gosh, no way.
so good.
She came out of the water for the best shit I've seen. Man, she had the biggest chi-chis I had ever seen. She put down her board, sat down next to me, played us off a lovely tune, one of ukulele. I don't know what had happened, but I'd fallen asleep. The next morning I woke up, she was sleeping next to me. I fell in love with her. I'm so in love with her. I fell in love with her. My little surfer girl. She got out of bed, waxed up both our boards, grabbed me by the hand, and then she took me out the door. We surfed all that day long, at least 8 hours straight. Man, I knew she was the one, and damn, I couldn't wait. I asked if she loved me. She said, yeah, well, I did. So I asked her to marry me. Damn it, you know she said yes. I fell in love with her. I'm so in love with her. I fell in love with her. My little surfer girl. Oh, come on. Here we go. I was at the altar in my tuxedo, waiting for my surfer girl. Man, where did she go? Later on that day, a friend of me did tell that she went to Mexico to catch a 10-foot swell. All that bitch. My surfer girl. Awake,
Cold plunges, gratitude journals, screen detoxes. How do you know what actually works? With a 4.9 rating from 1.7 million client reviews, you're in good hands with BetterHelp, where you can talk with real licensed therapists, not AI. Wellness shouldn't be overwhelming, and therapists can help figure out what's best for you. And yeah, it might involve a screen detox. Visit betterhelp.com/Spotify Music for 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/Spotify Music.
Man, this morning I realized I have it all.
It's true. You're smart, hardworking.
No. I literally have it all here. Bacon, hotcakes, hash browns.
Did I mention you're also generous?
Share I shall, but have it all I shall not.
Wow. Is that Shakespeare?
No, it's McDonald's.
Get a deluxe breakfast platter for $6. Open 5 a.m. or earlier. Price and participation may vary. Limited time only. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Where do you go for fantastic hair? At FS Cut and Color, we do haircuts, color, treatments, and more. Whether you're looking for a bold new hue or a fresh trim, our expert stylists deliver head-turning results at prices you'll love. Visit your Southern California Fantastic Sam's salon today.
I don't wanna sit next to you. I can't believe you called me so soon. Don't try to justify what you did to me. You're just one of those trouble girls, using me for everything but love. Don't make excuses for what you did to me. You kissed me, then dissed me, but now you say you miss me and you use me, confuse me, but you don't wanna lose me. Don't talk to me, don't acknowledge me anymore. I'm just another score. I used to be all nice and sweet, giving everything you want and need. I can't believe I did it all for nothing. Now I'm bitter, I can't take no more. Don't blame this on your bad childhood. That doesn't justify what you did to me. You kissed me, then dissed me, but now you say you miss me and you use me, confuse me, but you don't wanna lose me. Don't talk to me, don't acknowledge me anymore. I'm just another score. You kiss me, then diss me, but now you say you miss me and you use me, confuse me, but you don't wanna lose me. Don't talk to me, don't acknowledge me anymore. I'm just another score. I will run away if you stay. Screw your head on straight so it stays. Don't talk to me, don't acknowledge me anymore. I'm just another score.
brothers, sisters, how is you? Not really feeling that good today, but we could try and see what we could do. Okay, let's see. Forgot what we were doing. Oh yeah, gotta wake up. And the only way to wake up is drum and bass.
Vo svete je všade taký Božo, že to ani Maria Boha nedá dokopy už.
I think they be trolling me on Kick though, to be honest. I'm gonna hide this. Wait, I don't think I can hide it. Oh yeah, I can. I can hide it. Let's see. See if I can get it bigger without you seeing the channel name. What does it say right here? What does that say right there? What were you saying? Trying to figure out what you were saying again. What was that? Hold on, let me see if I can pull that up on my phone and see that. Yeah, he's over there just flapping. He's trying to get. I think he's rage baiting. Hold on. Yeah, I had to get on my phone and ban him. I don't have mods. And of course, you know, someone comes in. But yeah, you see this right here? I'm not trying to like brag or anything, but this is 7 years ago, brother. You see, I used to do my name. That was actually the Telegram's crypto group. It was actually called Crypto Envision because we envisioned crypto as the future. But I mean, you know, back in 2014 and in those years too, you really, you know. But ain't this crazy too? Yeah. But yeah, this was posted over 7 years ago, and I had it private for a long time. Well, I mean, not private, public. But yeah, ain't that a trip? I mean, and for him to say that, that's crazy. But yeah, you know, you just gotta be humble. And him just yapping, flapping his lips, he's trying to rage bait for sure. But yeah, you just can't feed into that stuff. But aloha, everybody. Hope everyone's well. We are streaming on multiple platforms. We're on YouTube, Kick, X, Twitch. I soon to be TikTok, bruh. I think when we go on TikTok, the Rada will go. No, it's fine. Back to the music, though. Sorry, I'm just like analyzing certain stuff and patterns, trying to go over them before I draw them out. We'll do this one though. We'll go in lower time frames though. We won't mess with this.
Focus and concentration.
Should we scalp the market right now? I don't know. Hold on. Let's go. Let's do some different time frames real quick. This looks like pretty bullish right here. Might hit B. But, let's go to what's it? The 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute. Yeah, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute. Okay. One bearish.
Boogie woogie.
Do you want to know what I think?
Boogie woogie. Boogie woogie. Boogie woogie. Boogie woogie. Boogie woogie. Boogie woogie.
my flow. Hold on. Let me drink this coffee real quick. Should go over news, drink coffee, have like a docket or something instead of just. Yep, we'll get to that 1 second. Oh shoot, is it only showing? Oh, why is it doing that again? Dang it. I'm only seeing kick in. Oh, wait, no, don't change that. Don't change that. I suck so bad at OBS. I don't even know why I use it. Why do I use this? Sorry about that.
It's time.
Great from the underground. Great from the underground. Great from the underground. Underground.
Yeah, my bad. I just said this one. Yeah, bearish and bullish. Got it. Yeah, no, that would be pretty cool. I'd appreciate that. My current issues are, I can't, like, the OBS that opens. I don't know, man. I feel like the OBS, me personally, like, it's been a while since I've been on, like, I mean, anything since social media, to be honest. I mean, I just downloaded X, not even a year ago, but to me, to be honest, when you open up X, I feel like, or not, when you open up OBS, I feel like, how do I say this? I feel like you're like going in like the 90s and opening up like a web browser or something like that, you know, like Yahoo, or is that like it being too much? I don't know, but I feel like that kind of sense. And then like the multi-chat feature, it could have some type of connection, like the multi-chat should be able to have like a button that you could switch and even engage maybe engage it to where like you could be from YouTube, you could be from Kick, you could be from X, you could be from Twitch or all that, and them engaging to each other with the chat. Is that possible? Is that possible to have all those people on multiple, like, I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, definitely message me if you got skills on that, because I haven't. I think it's been 11 months, or no, I think it's been 10 months using it. But I could probably YouTube that too. Let's put it like this. Let's go a little bit smaller. I could see this butterfly harmonic playing out, just because that entry right here. And zones are, what is that, 88? It doesn't really have to go off that though. But super bullish. Oh wait, is this September? Okay, I think October would be. Getting the vibe. Let me get the vibe.
It's on flight tonight. You gotta run the right. They gonna step inside. We gonna run the night. It's on flight tonight. We can't step the right. So step into the right. Tonight. It's on flight tonight. You gotta run the right. They gonna step inside. We gonna run the night. It's on flight tonight. We can't step the right. So step into the right.
Talk about these. I mean, yeah, we were focusing on patterns for a little bit, but we could start going down into those candles. What was it called? So charts. Spinning top right in front of everybody, and if we would have I mean, then again, off stream, we did turn this account into from, you know, what did we do that, a hundo to 4? Hey, yo, look at this trade right here. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but where'd it go? Hold up, bugger going freeze? Oh no. Ah, well, anyways, I don't want to brag. But yeah, it was a pretty good trade. Pretty good trade. But yeah, this bearish top, you see the bearish spinning top? We really try to educate on the one candle patterns, especially for your entry points. And so this bearish spinning top formed right here. Is right in front of everybody. You see that? I mean, you could have even waited for the spinning top to finish forming, and then right after this, enter. But to even breaking the top bands consecutively. Let's see, is that a third time? Yep. Always giving us that fantastic 3 right after the consolidation. Is that a confirmed? I don't think it's confirmed, because we tried to do it back here with this one. Let me show you. No, that didn't happen. Yeah, it formed a new high. Well, I guess you could say it did. Hold on, let me bring that up. You're talking about the cup and handle? I think you're talking about this one. Yeah, we had it like this. What happened that went... yeah, let me bring that up. You're talking about the one from 2 days ago, right? Gotcha, it's this one right here. Yeah, we had this cup and handle form. Where was price? 120. Thought it was gonna hit 116, but definitely didn't do that. And this one went to 118, so 2K off. And then this right here actually happened shorter, so it's right here. See. But yeah, definitely did not play out. That's why we always talk about guesstimating. Okay, let me see if I can bring up another one. Yeah, the 11th. Was that 11th? Sorry about that. Yeah, let me play that. I'll play that right now. I can play that. That's so bullish. I'll probably never get one though, but that's dang. 14.1 joules per terahash? No way. Okay. Hold on, did we hit it? Did we hit our block? Jeez, man. Can we at least get like a 3G? I mean, I know my best share is 110, but still. I just thought of an amazing, fascinating idea looking at this. Wouldn't that be crazy to have like some type of project where, I don't know, never mind. Like collectively contributing to the hash power of Bitcoin. but everybody attaching their, like, say this be like the Dow's wallet, and then I don't know, like everybody connecting their BitX to that. That'd be pretty cool. And like collectively, I mean, I know that's what pools do, but that'd be pretty interesting. Dang, yeah, it's right here. Hold on. I know, yeah, I'm jumping from everywhere. Yeah, this bad boy right here. We'll have to look that up. We'll look that up. So what do we do? Let's see. What do we do? I got completely sidetracked. Okay, ADD took me out to another lane, bruh. So what do we do, bruh? Do we do the bearish or bullish, bruh? Let me go check. I think it was bullish, huh? Oh yeah, then we go do bearish. Few of them. You got that. You have the I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, the current, I mean, you could possibly do it this one. I mean, this probably the only bullish pennant I see currently. I mean, but it's not even really made out yet. Yeah, you could get away with that one maybe. Is that the one you're saying? On the 30-minute. Okay, yeah, well, we're trying to do that, get a bearish. I do like that one though. You just have one break, 2, 3, new channel, break of structure, and then you have this channel created. Okay. Yeah, it's, the only thing that broke this structure right here is this right here. Oh yeah, no, I guess you might be right. You don't have to wick it though. I need to take a snap. I had like 2 hours of sleep. It was a really rough night last night. Let me see. Yeah, everyone really reacted to that report coming out just a little bit higher than yesterday, huh? That was really interesting to see that happen. Really interesting to see that happen. It is a possible pullback for sure. Quiet Bitcoin ETF power moves in Wells Fargo. That's crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's gonna, I don't know, that's gonna, interesting. What did we talk about in the space the other day that's on news? Yo. Yes, of course. A lot of stuff similar, bruh. What you think, bruh? A lot of stuff similar, bruh. It's crazy. It's interesting. Oh, whoa. We don't want to go to that. Yeah, spending a little bit too much time on here. Let's see. It's so hard to draw something bearish when you're so bullish, right? Okay, but I guess we'll do this one. Let's see. Let me just check this. So 68, 618. Yeah, we're gonna consolidate. Yeah, we're definitely consolidating for a while. Check on the daily real quick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, that didn't fall. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. I just don't like those band breaks. Interesting. Yo, 136, 140. Right?
More impact.
We already did this one, right? Yeah, I really don't want to draw charts right now on this thing, especially on the higher time frames. I'm like itching to scalp right now. Okay, so that was a 4-hour. Oh yeah, he wanted something bearish. Okay, yeah, sorry. I gotta keep my word. Okay, bearish. Let's see. Bearish. Pow, ta-dow, pa-dow, pa-pow. Yeah, it still brings up the same one though. I like that. Let's do this. Let's grab this, put this right here, put that right here. There. Oh, I'm over here typing it like I'm doing a post. Yeah, he's trolling. Yeah, he's definitely trolling. That's like the second, no, that's the third time he's came into the stream and said, yeah, patterns aren't real. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. All right, let's see. Yeah, he's wanting me to do that too. But that was interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna play it right now too. Yeah, we will talk about that later, but look at what happened here. It could possibly, you'll never know. So like on a higher time frame, or even someone placing their shorts right now, and what do you usually do when you place your short? Where does stop losses usually go? 1.8 to, or 1 to 2% higher than where your entry was, right? And depending, you have to calculate your spread, especially if you're leveraging, but depending on your spread, it could be a little higher. So you're placing your short right here, right? You're probably gonna take a 5%, 6%. So your take profit's probably somewhere down here. Okay. Well, what happened right here? To me, smart money ate up everyone. Like they got everyone out. So fake the short. Went up to snag everyone's liquidity right here and break everyone out of their trades, and then just boom, like it literally, that's exactly what happened. And then only then, when they broke out of their when it broke everybody out of their trades and hit their stop losses, only then did it go down to hit the take profit. Think about that. Really think about that. It's fascinating to me. It's fascinating. I mean, you got to think about it. The power that is needed to do something like this is. I know. It's like, it's one of those very like controversial topics. Like I said that last time, like this is equivalent to that one guy where he's like, Joe Rogan brought up the mushrooms, and he's like, we can't talk about that. Old boy was on them Alaskan gold caps, wasn't he? Wow, some people are pretty amazing, right? Everyone's actually amazing, to be honest. What were we going with this? This fool's a fool for doing that. Let's see. No, but he's not a fool. He's just trying to troll me. Is it watch later? I think I did it in watch later. Wow, did that video? Oh my gosh, the video's gone. Oh my gosh, that is wild. Yeah, they're censoring it. They're censoring it. No way. I searched up the thing. I searched up how I search it up every single day, and nothing showed up. Something else showed up. Like I literally hit the YouTube and just hit enter, and something else showed up. They're blacklisting it. Crazy. I'm telling you, they don't want people to learn this stuff. They don't. But we're gonna play it again right here, since he said something about patterns. So we are gonna play that. Like I said, I'm gonna stick true to my word.
Warning. Don't believe the AI trading hype until you watch this entire video. Hi, I'm Lane Mendelson.
Have you ever wanted an answer to a problem, but no one can agree on anything? Alright, here's the problem. There are fake gurus out there who will sell you on secrets to making money that don't actually work. Worse yet, these gurus are proven liars who make their money from lying to beginner traders who don't know anything. Oh no! On the other hand, there are YouTubers who call out fake gurus, claiming that patterns aren't real and it's just a weird psychology thing with how people buy and sell, and it's the male equivalent of astrology. So the question still stands, is it real or not? Well, if we really want to put this to the test, we'll have to do it ourselves and build an entire market simulation from scratch. In a market, there are people who want to sell a product and people who want to buy it. If we throw a whole bunch of these people into a simulation, it'll create a little microcosm market. But right away, we run into a problem. How do these people make up prices? One person could make up $100 and another...
Yep, and so instead of trolling in like the Twitch and Kick chat, because I know that he thinks he's slick, but instead of trolling in the Kick and Twitch chat, this guy right here, he actually put his skills to the, he put his skills to utilize and search for that answer instead of Buckle like talk story like that. But you might be trolling. I think you might be rage baiting, but you won't get me, brother. You won't get me, brother.
Say $2. There's no rhyme or reason to this. To fix this, we'll use one piece of human psychology, and then the rest of the video, I promise, will be math focused. We're trying to make this as unbiased as possible, but we need this detail here. So if the price is $100, the new prices that traders pick will be up or down 1% at a random value. So if someone heard hot dogs are going for $5 a piece, it's pretty unlikely they'll suggest $50 as the next offer. So our code makes a price like $4.95 the likely next offer. All right, with 1,000...
That actually just explained all the bots on the NFTs too, and how they sweep the floor and do that and resell and all that stuff. But shh.
Of these traders in our simulation, it just kind of sits there. So there's something called a maker, and they make the order in the order book, and then a taker who takes the order at whatever price is there. And if everyone is happy with the current prices, nothing's going to change. They just keep placing the same orders over and over again. And it looks like if nothing is happening, then maybe we do need psychology after all. Let's just give it a shot real quick, but I started coding up some new traders with different strategies. So we got random traders, but then we have trend followers who buy when it's going up and sell when it's going down. Something called high frequency traders, they place buy orders below the price, sell orders above, and then whales who place these huge orders. Let's give it another shot, but even with all this psychology, it looks like it's impossible to get any long-term patterns to form. I honestly messed with this for a long time, but it just doesn't really resemble a market. So I think if we want to have any hope of proving whether patterns are real or not, we're gonna have to try a different approach. So since we're trying to stay away from psychology, let's focus on these random traders. We're trying to prove that patterns are math-based, not psychology.
You see what he has done, right? Fascinating.
Based, so if we can prove that patterns show up even when the traders are completely random, then we've actually proven there's no psychology needed whatsoever. But the longer I ran each simulation, the more this kind of stagnating problem would happen. Maybe the price would move a little bit up or down, but then it would just stop. Eventually, it would be kind of trapped in this, 1% range, which makes sense. The random traders only place orders plus or minus 1%, and so the 1% just stays the same no matter how long it goes. It's almost as if these huge walls on either side of the price kind of keep it from moving, and every once in a while, when those walls were gone, we would see these huge price movements, but how do we get that? What we need is to remove the walls. So in my code, I've had a 50-50 chance where an order is either a maker, where it just sits there, or a taker, where it takes the available offer. I figured at this point, maybe there's too many makers, which is creating the wall. So I got rid of a few, and I didn't really expect much to change. But the price began to move, a lot. And now it's making these huge jumps between existing orders, so let's try 0 market makers at all. And I barely changed anything to the code, but this tiny change completely altered the simulation. Here, look at this. All of these random orders seem to be slowly moving upward, even though it should be random. And like, remember, our traders are random. There shouldn't be any patterns here. So this is a real pattern in real markets, and it's called support and resistance. And our simulation is recreating it through pure mathematics. Okay, let's run through some tests to see if these resistance lines show up more. All right, I'm checking it out, but it's not what I was expecting. Let me draw this real quick. So this sort of looks like nonsense, but if I bring over this, it looks like one of those trading diagrams. So I've actually found a bunch of these, and they literally play out according to the rules. In the real world, markets are driven by an order book. It keeps track of all of the available maker offers, and that's really what we've coded into our simulation. But I'm curious what kind of an impact this order book has on the price. For instance, do the tops of charts have a huge order that's preventing the price from moving up? The only way to figure this out is to visualize the order book history. So we'll draw out each one of these order bars, and then we can make them more or less transparent based on the size of the order. Now, I have to rewrite my entire simulation so it runs on the GPU, but ever since I figured out how to do this, this is actually super easy, and honestly, you can run anything on the GPU. In Unity, the shader scripts end up using the GPU, so everything is just a shader. I've even written a neural network inside of a shader, and this was because I was trying to see if you could train an AI to make trades to make money, and that turned into a whole side project. But for now, we're still trying to figure out why exactly these patterns seem to show up. Okay, take a look at this. This is sort of a weird U shape, but others would call this a cup and handle pattern. And everything about it, from the cup shape to the small handle, it all shows up right here. It's beyond fascinating that the patterns show up at all, let alone they're the same patterns that appear in traditional markets. But my biggest question is still,
just in, Solana Treasury Company, DeFi Dev Corp has acquired additional 110,000 SOL for approximately $22 million at an average price of $201, bringing its total holdings to 1.42 million Solana, estimated 273 million.
Why?
I'm throwing a party. This is going to be my biggest book ever.
The inescapable prevalence of a phenomenon such as patterns kept sprouting up like a weed. It was like a rock that I just couldn't quite shake out of my shoe. But then it hit me. Since we've already ruled out psychology as an explanation, because we're only using random traders, then there must be a mathematical explanation for all this. An explanation that had to be simple. Consider this chart. Now, technically, none of these traders care about what the price used to be. They place orders purely based on the current price. And at $100, they'll place a ton of orders around 100. Now let's just say that price goes up to 120 briefly. The next time the market wants to move down to 100, there are all these new orders it would have to get through. Well, maybe it only hits 101 or 102 and it doesn't go below that. Well, the traders keep placing new orders around 102 because that's what they do, and a new slew of prices flood in. The next time price returns to this area, it has to get through 102. Well, this can happen over and over again. And over time, it can appear as if there is resistance. You get, say, 3 of these dips together, and you can practically draw any sort of line through them. So, technically, resistance lines are a total mathematical principle. But more importantly, since patterns show up in our simulation,
a mathematical principle that the traders that are needed to make the market and everything else that are entering. You see where everything's going?
this means that patterns are really just extended support and resistance. You take all of these patterns and really you can extend everything, and it's just these different support and resistance lines. So in a weird way, we've proven that patterns are actually real? Now, I'll be totally honest, when I set out making this simulation and this video, I did not expect this result. I genuinely thought that we were going to find out that patterns are fake, you know, and I was trying everything I could to make it not work. I tried introducing psychology and doing anything to show that the random trading would not create patterns. But nope, I just basically proved that in real life, the markets are driven by people who are just as erratic and unpredictable as a random number generator. In essence, most people have no strategy.
But the real fascinating question, like, you know, I don't want to say that, but just like what if, and you know, when every action has a reaction. You know, so for something to react, there needs to be an action to occur before the reaction. If you know what you see what I'm saying? Like the Big Bang just didn't occur. There needed to be an action before the reaction. If you understand my traction. Steadily rapid. No, just play. Much love.
Strategy, no reasoning, and you perform just as well by randomly buying and selling, which solidifies that the reason patterns show up at all is based purely on how the order book fills up over time, not
purely
based on human psychology and people trying to predict the stock market. I mean, think about that. The fact that we can generate patterns that look identical to the stock market with random, nonsense trading means that most stock market traders are kind of bad at trading.
Yeah, because without it...
Which makes sense. There wouldn't be any money to be made if everyone was good at it.
Exactly. Why do you think they've put patterns out, you know, before the dawn of time? In the 70s, why do you think they created these things? Think about it.
But I still find it so comical. So anyway, I guess that this means now we'll have to make an AI learn how to trade the stock market using patterns or something. I don't know. If you want to mess around with this simulation, it's on my Patreon. The project has some buy and sell buttons that I've added so you can try to make money or lose money or, you know, do whatever with it. Oh yeah, I have a Patreon now. A special thanks to all these patrons who have already signed up. Thank you all so much. We also have a Discord, so join the Discord. I haven't even talked about it before, but quite a few of you have already joined. So come on over and hang out. We'll do some game jams at some point, work on projects together, and just send some good old memes back and forth. All my video projects are on my Patreon, I think. I'm trying not to just dump the whole project onto GitHub, mainly because I'd rather make a gamified version of each video instead of making you build it yourself. You know, and later on down the road, maybe I'll turn the Fluid Sim game into an app or something. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. No one knows. So stay tuned because you might miss it. I'll probably miss it. Oh no, it's that tune again. I guess we're out of time. Bye!
We won't dive deep into it, but oh boy, out here making molecular simulations with quarks. Nonsense. Really fascinating video. This guy right here is just amazing. But yeah, it's just interesting. Interesting to see. Yeah, that new strategy too. We can show that too. Should we show that? Where was that at? Yeah, we gotta move on to Solana. Let's go to Solana. Yeah, no, we can't do that. Let's see, but yeah, well, dive into this. Sorry about that. I would just kind of switch this. Who wants to listen to the world's best rapper alive? Like today, he's like the world's best rapper alive. Like, all right, here we go.
Knowledge, nigga. something's about to happen. But I don't know what. If that means what I think it means, we're in trouble.
It's gonna go to fucking
Enemy is bananas, as you say.
Please pay attention.
Taking any chances.
You're just my confidence is low. I am no rap guy. Do whatever that I gotta do. I guarantee it isn't that hard. I gotta get better and killer, but I keep it real. No fuck sauce. There ain't no competition. I murdered this motherfucker Charles Manson. Now give me the time and I'll be blowing your mind. Guess I'm another lyricist. I was a cynical child. The innocence of Evan and the rich. You never really noticed it. My flow was fucking ridiculous. Picking a pitiful, never subliminal, seminal sentence. But I say, I'm a goddamn monster. Call me necrophiliac. I feel him on a level that most of these other niggas never really gone close to. I hope you notice me. I spit it focusly. This is my passion, devoted. I can't quit. I came in and conquered by constantly practicing, passing these peons and pleading for peace. I'm a beast and I treat all these beasts like a feast. I don't need with delusional idiots. Someone consider it fuck. Get it by yourself because nobody wanna help. But when I'm reaching for the belt, I keep it ringing like a bell. But I can tell they wanted something fake. I will make them. I'm making amends for my sins with a hyphen. I bring it like a hymen. When I spit it, pay attention. I dimension. I defend it with a real caution. I'm living lawless. A nigga heartless. A fucking flawless. I want it all and I bet it. I've been to get it. I've been living like a suicidal patient. Pacing in my isolation. I could barely even think. So I've been giving the truth. Looking for some peace of mind. So can I get it from you? What negative type of do? No, I never had a clue. My confidence is low. I am no rap guy. Do whatever that I gotta do. I guarantee it isn't that hard. I gotta get better and killer, but I keep it real. No fuck sauce. There ain't no competition. I murdered this motherfucker Charles Manson. You can hand me the torch. I be carrying that. I fell in love with the pain. I be marrying that. But if I take it from these niggas, I'm not giving it back. I figured the flow was kinda forming a voice of my own opinion, depending if it was given by the nigga that you hear right now. Got a positive aspect, a literal misfit. These motherfuckers hate them, but the silence convincing. I'm remedying a little bit of patience. I pray that I have that. I rap fast, attack bastards with a backlash. Fat gas, body with stashes out of knapsack. Going up and down, my temperament is the NASDAQ. Ash rat, never distract. I'm giving contact, impact, nigga attack. You gotta step back, bitch. I'm independent, but never signing a contract. Never understood why you motherfuckers were on that. Better get away from me before I give you a dirt nap. Hurting and it hurts and concerning. I'm a surgeon with words and.
So yeah, like when you're like setting D right here, like say you're trying to search, like when you're drawing these patterns, they're done with previous support and resistances, like especially if you're trying to like, even especially if you don't even have A out. Always have to have an X point, of course. But so like say I'm trying to draw this out, we'll figure out this way later, but you grab your D point and you're not looking at this area, we're looking in this area. See what I'm saying? So when you're grabbing when I'm grabbing this, I'm not actually looking right here, it's over here. Just try to guesstimate your, it's probably like a 60%. 54. Got that going to what? 143. Oh my gosh, I was sorry about that. I was playing the song, huh? Dang it. I want to interrupt it.
Knowledge, nigga.
Like something's about to happen. But I don't know. If that means what I think it means, we're in trouble.
It's gonna go to fucking
Enemy is bananas, as you say.
Please pay attention.
Taking any chances. You're just
my confidence is low. I am no rap guy. Do whatever that I gotta do. I guarantee it isn't that hard. I gotta get better and killer, but I keep it real. No fuck sauce. There ain't no competition. I murdered this motherfucker Charles Manson. Now give me the time and I'll be blowing your mind. Guess I'm another lyricist. I was a cynical child. The innocence of Evan and the rich. You never really noticed it. My flow was fucking ridiculous. Picking a pitiful, never subliminal, seminal sentence. But I say I'm a goddamn monster. Call me necrophiliac. I feel him on a level that most of these other niggas never really gone close to. I hope you notice me. I spit it focusly. This is my passion, devoted. I can't quit. I came in and conquered by constantly practicing, passing these peons and pleading for peace. I'm a beast and I treat all these beasts like a feast. I don't need with delusional idiots. Someone consider it fuck. Get it by yourself because nobody wanna help. But when I'm reaching for the belt, I keep it ringing like a bell. But I can tell they wanted something fake. I will make them. I'm making amends for my sins with a hyphen. I bring it like a hymen. When I spit it, pay attention. I dimension. I defend it with a real caution. I'm living lawless. A nigga heartless. A fucking flawless. I want it all and I bet it. I've been to get it. I've been living like a suicidal patient. Pacing in my isolation. I could barely even think. So I've been giving the truth. Looking for some peace of mind. So can I get it from you? What negative type of do? No, I never had a clue. My confidence is low. I am no rap guy. Do whatever that I gotta do. I guarantee it isn't that hard. I gotta get better and killer, but I keep it real. No fuck sauce. There ain't no competition. I murdered this motherfucker Charles Manson. You can hand me the torch. I be carrying that. I fell in love with the pain, I'll be marrying that. But if I take it from these niggas, I'm not giving it back. I figured the flow was kinda forming a voice of my own opinion, depending if it was given by the nigga that you hear right now. Right now, got a positive aspect, a literal misfit. These motherfuckers hate them, but the silence convincing. I'm remedying a little bit of patience. I pray that I have that. I rap fast, attack bastards with a backlash, fat gas, body with stash inside a knapsack, going up and down. My temperament is the Nasdaq, ash rat, never distract. I'm giving contact, impact, nigga attack. You gotta step back, bitch. I'm independent, but never signing a contract. Never understood why you motherfuckers were warned that. Better get away from me before I give you a dirt nap. Hurling and hurting, concerning. I'm a surgeon with words and emerging to the sentence. I'm fit living for my leisure, leaving the leech. I proceed to the thesis. I wrote it from the bleachers. I hold like a see this, living on the sideline, feeling like a genius. Tell me what the fuck you understand on creativity. You listen to the sound, and you hearing something that's brand new. Murder any instrumental home as I can do. Leave a negative comment, nigga. Why can't you get the same effort as me? This shit is very difficult. It seems effortlessly. How I swerve from verse to pronoun, profan, slow down. Gotta let me catch my breath. Time to impress. This is my vocabulary. It's from A to Z, and I'm magically accurate. Basically cool and determined, earning fast and flow fit and great happily. I just keep living life like my mind navigates operations. Perpetual question, requested secretion, tenacity. Usually using very vicious vision. Word worship, zine and yelling yesterday with his eye got Zuda with his xylophone. Don't you get to study what I do with a pen, and I bet you trip and take the other been a turn around, nigga got him frantic. Bow to the spiritual figure like Pope Francis. Take it to the Vatican, inside of my beat, and I bend it over the pew like a pedophilic priest. She should have sent in the kings. No, I'm a pharaoh that's part of Egyptian religion that ended when Romans began to accept Christianity. I am omnipotent, call me Osiris, the god of the afterlife. How I transition to regeneration, that I resurrected. The message directed is true for a liar. The way I arrive in distinctive attire, a crown on my head with the largest of feathers. I carry a crook in the flail. If I fail, it's a symbolic tale of a story. I'm telling the king of the living. My life, it was written on scrolls for the people. You step in my steep with the sea sacrifices. I'm licensed to carry my pen like a fire. I'm walking the crowded building. Now you're fire and fire's a weapon. I brought in my trench coat. I'm deterring people away from the exit. I shepherd them into the furious flurry. Your bullets bombarded, so pardon my pace. If you cover your face, then you hit in the sternum. Never really giving you a chance with me, huh? Voulez-vous shape a shah, but manually I shall make a critique. My apostrophes are so magnifique, beseeching the people. I need your attention. I cannot progress if I don't have a crowd. I've allowed all these evils inside of my life, man. I used to be sober what happened to me, and I used to work harder than what I do now. I don't have self-esteem, and I feel insecure. I'm unsure of the person I am. I'm in need of identity, fairly sedated. I faded my former self back in 09 when I knew that I needed help. Very depressed, I was so isolated. Not leaving the house, I'm not feeling elated. I'd much rather go get a razor blade. No, I don't use it for shaving. I use it for saving myself from the stress and the tension I felt, cause I thought that it helped. I admit that I'm down and I am feeling lost. Confidence is low, I am no rap guy. Do what the fuck that I gotta do, I guarantee it isn't that hard. I gotta get better and kill it, but I keep it real, no fuck sauce. There ain't no competition, I murder this motherfucker Charles Manson. God, tell me why do I feel sick? Cause son of a bitch, I stare in the mirror and cringe. Shit's getting worse, I need more medication, a mental vacation, cause I cannot take it. I'm holding my breath till I'm no longer breathing or seeing. I'm down to the ground and they call paramedics, no need for an ambulance. I got departed to live in the thoughts, I'm finally free from the demons I have, or man, should I say heck, cause now they in the past and I can't reminisce. I remiss, I insist that I used to feel bliss. Fuck that, tripping on a motherfucker, better do it, never knew it. I'm moving the groove and you're losing, there's no illusion. I'm fusing and fucking working, I'm hurting, I find a purpose, concerning, but never stopping evading your positivity. The nepotism of a lyricist, my negativity is definitely innovative. I take it and make it mine, I redefine a line. I got a sword inside that came out loud. I'm shocking by the honest how I said I never tell a lie. I put my fucking hand up on the Bible, let me testify. I rectify the situation, amazing. I'm taking my time when I kill this. Bringing that you feel this. Everything is factual, I'm on this bitter shit. Why won't they leave me alone? Homie, you're dope. I really fuck with your flow. Man, if we got on a record and did it together, I'm sure that shit finna blow. You niggas are hoes, and personally I'm composed. I practice and practice some more. These kids are a joke. They never studied the craft, but since they giving her half of the yes of the women that they procrastinating with. I'm obsessive with this, my confession. No shit, like father, won't you forgive me for all my sins? And I play as on EPMD, but the sermons I'm serving, I guess you can thank Eric Sermon in Paris for opening all of the doors. Mr. Mojo was rising, that's over the yelling woman album. I am still bumping, so please do your research. And both of those references coming from different genres. I am a student, my years, I'm a student of this. With the way that I studied for years, I don't have any peers. I appear and I'm peeking inside of the minds of the mentally struggling. Far from enlightened, decided to slice it a piece of the pie. No man, I want a dozen. Refuse to attribute to making you dumber. I don't have no melodies, this ain't melodic. I'm honest to say that I wish to abolish these artists that started embellishing fallacies. Feeling like I should forgo to be militant, missing the messages of Machiavelli. Guess you motherfuckers never really understood it. I've been working at a pace, I know I need to take a break. These niggas said they got an issue with the talent I was given, but I do it with a passion. I know when it's a passion, you think you fucking with knowledge, but really I am laughing. Take a little time for yourself, I know you gas up, and I will leave you gasping for god damn, nigga. Whoa. That's it. Rap God. That's it. I'm not a rap God. This isn't better than M's version. I'm aware of that. Still kind of cool though. Yeah. If you didn't like this, do me a favor. Find a duck dick and suck that duck dick.
What the heck? I forgot it said. But yeah, it's just like when you get that, like, that was interesting. But yeah, here we go right this. So match this up, keep it within the channel, delete that. Looks somewhat pretty good. Got some. Yeah, people placing buy orders right here. like that. I like this. What? I didn't say anything, Alexa. Okay. Let's see. It's pretty cool though. Oh, where's the indicator at? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That one could still possibly hit too. The one we drew earlier. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't. Yeah, I guess we can. This one's pretty interesting. So this was drawn. What's this say? Hold on, let me get my glasses. Oh no, I don't get glasses. I just go and zoom in. Enough so I can like see. What's it say? Say July. Oh, that's a 9. Okay, so July 9th. Wait, what are we in? Wait, oh my gosh, I thought this was August 9th. Wow. That even makes it more tripped out. Okay, so July 9th. Sorry about that. I must be really high up in this thing right here. But just keep an eye on this. I know that's not going to happen over here, but where did I have that? July, yeah. Yeah, that didn't happen. But we did get this though, right? We did form that. Wait, actually, no, wait, hold on. This is on the daily. Oh, so it could still do that. Hold on, look. Did I have it like that? I think I did, huh? Yeah, I was just trying to redraw this. It seems like it kind of did. So bounced off that, hit that, goes down, goes up, goes up, goes down, goes down. Bruh. Am I seeing what I'm seeing right now? I think I am. I just want to double check just to make sure I'm not tripping out. This was extended longer. I don't know why I would guess that far out. Yeah, I didn't do that. It's interesting though. It's kind of somewhat, but it's a little off. I have to redraw that somewhere. That's funny. But it's interesting. It's doing it on the lower time frame. Let me just go back real quick. So it says 4H. There we go. Interesting. It's doing on the lower time frame. Right here. Oh, we did do that. Cool. That Rap God's pretty interesting, huh? I like that. This is my second favorite song by him. Oh, wait, no, yeah, let's play that one.
From the moment you wake up, your day is already pretty full. University of Phoenix's online master's program.
Dang, they be like really.
Degrees made for busy adults at University of Phoenix.
Let's go. Knowledge. Nigga. Yeah, let's do it.
Are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100 bottle of champagne like me? Just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me? Would you use your water bill to dry the stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me? Will you tear yourself apart to entertain like me?
Yeah,
People whisper about you on the train like me? I just shouldn't waste your pretty face
Look,
like me.
I've been living with the demons that I got on my soul. I've been thinking about the pain that I got on my mind. My conscience on his ears from the things that I did. I've been praying for forgiveness in the way that I live. You can find me in the zone, I swear to God I is. Ain't nobody breathing currently the words like this. I'm a different type of nigga, never worry about the funds. I was focused on progression, bitch, you gotta get it done. I said to try to bring it in, but then again, nobody wants a nigga. Pressure was mine and I had to find a way around it. I ran a couple of miles, couldn't find myself. Don't get fucked up, cause it always helps. I'ma drown in my sorrows all by myself. On a quiet night, if I'm staring at the wall with the sound of thought, I feel like I've been never flow my nigga. Tell me what you really know, my nigga. I'm a saying like a motherfucker, trying to find a way to articulate. Taking plenty of time to author ridiculous text. I've been giving you real even though I'm riddled with stress. So 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4. I cry for help but nobody responding. My emotions gone, yeah, they all have been loaned. My self-esteem left in my confidence squandered. Got all of this pain that I did with alone. Loud. Knowledge.
$100 bottle of champagne like me? Just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me? Would you use your water bill to dry the stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me? Do you tear yourself apart to entertain like me? Do the people whisper about you on the train like me? Saying that you shouldn't waste your face like me?
Never kidding myself for a dream, I don't even believe it. It's really entertaining when you give it your all. I put my soul up on the table, all they do is analyze it. I put secrets in the rhymes that I ain't never told nobody. When I started rapping, suicidal thoughts are running rampant through my mind. I made amends, I found a way. I guess I could really make it vivid so they see the clearer picture of depression, panicking. I can't take this shit, my God. Tell me why you put me in for, I'm gone. And I don't wanna live no more, hold on. The pain is temporary, I hope I know that I was not created just to waste it. That's the truth, so why the fuck do I for grace? Can't explain it, it's a feeling deep inside of me. I got no witnesses left, I know I'm lost on the path I chose. I never like up on the records, I will not be exposed. I'm only giving reality, I'm a lyrical legend. My complimentary honesty is a rarity, yes. You feed the fallacy to them, but I'm not really impressed. Cause I can read between the lines and the secret lies. Are you a saint like me, been a pain like me? Do you take yourself apart with a taint like me? Wanna change like me, but you can't like me. Terrified that your misery gon' remain like me. Loud. Knowledge. Nigga.
$100 bottle of champagne like me?
Loud.
Pour that motherfucker down the drain like me? Would you use your water bill to dry the stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me? Do you tear yourself apart to entertain like me? Do the people whisper about you on the train like me? Saying that you shouldn't waste your pretty face like me?
It's explained right here too. Remember what I was just talking about? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. Yep. So there's about 164 cents. 200, yeah. Yep. Okay, what were we checking out? Oh, yep. Yeah, we're all being lied to. We're all being lied to. I don't believe all this, dude. It's just not breaking bands because the amount of liquidity. Sorry. Spoke out loud. Didn't mean to.
If you love to travel, Capital One has perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Hey, and another thing, okay? Just to let you know. Oh yeah, just in. Security Exchange Chair Paul Atkins. Mobilizing. We are mobilizing, quote unquote, to make America the crypto capital of the world. Just in. Just in. Not our buddy Justin, but you know the news just in. Look at this, bro. By the way, shout out to D Bros. You see that? Crypto capital of the world. And if you need to be the crypto capital of the world, what do you think you're going to need? Like I'm telling you, it's going to be fascinating. But anybody building within America that is like, you know, founding projects or whatever, like that's inside America. And I don't know, just say this is going to be pretty bullish. Making America the crypto capital of the world. Get whatever you can, you know, get your business legal or whatever. Get your idea, you know, solid. Who knows? Who knows? Me personally, if you were to ask me, like the idea that if I were to create, it would be an idea where like, okay, it's going to have these like key points and the idea is going to, you know, definitely include like a business. Think about it. A business that can be so legit to where it's going to need like some government funding. You know, think about you have the Salvation Armies across America, or I mean, especially a lot in California. They're government funded. Imagine a Salvation Army on blockchain technology. You know, just holding everything accountable, having all the transactions, you know, just for the investors to look at. Okay, here, you know, just everything's laid out. It's not like, okay, the investor is going to invest, you know, millions of dollars and not know where it goes, because that's what's currently happening. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, you know, you could think of a lot of ideas, but I don't know. That would just be me. I know there's so much other stuff that doesn't need that, but just think about that. If you know, got your stuff so legit to where it's like, okay, You know, imagine, especially America, the crypto capital of the world. You know, you're gonna see it's gonna be like the new gold rush. All these people creating projects and registering them and coming up with ideas to try to capitalize on that and capitalize on government funding. So I think that's going to be really key in the future. Sorry to ramble, but yeah. We got about, what, 10 more minutes, 13 more minutes? Play a couple more songs. I think we did the 4 hour though. Oh, we could close off with that. You guys want to do that? Where is that? Let's see. I could possibly do that. What was it?
Warning, don't believe the AI trading hype until you...
Bugger, don't believe him. He like flap us out and talk us out side his neck, right?
Order blocks are considered interesting areas to execute trading opportunities. But do you know why some of the order blocks work perfectly fine, while others get ignored by the market? To answer this question, we backtested more than 100 order blocks under different conditions to find out the characteristics of high-quality order blocks that are being respected by the market. We applied multiple rules to see if they really increased the win rate of order blocks and gathered some of the most interesting results. We concluded that order blocks work under certain conditions when some repetitive patterns happen in the market. So in this video, first we will explain the basic rules and a simple setup for trading the order blocks, and we will show you the backtesting results. Second, we will describe the conditions required for high probability order blocks and how to increase the win rate. So guys, if that's something you...
People are like, oh, you want to profit? Or you want to educate people? It's not even about profiting. It's about education. Oh, no, blacklist you
are interested in, make sure to smash the like button to show your support and subscribe to our channel if you are new, since we publish many advanced trading.
Really smart person. Whoever creates Smart Risk, definitely subscribe to his channel if you really want to educate yourself. And like me, I'm like a little fish in the pond compared to this dude. But yeah.
Concepts. So first, let me explain some of the primary rules about order blocks in the smart money concepts. Basically, we consider the last candle that created the inefficiency as the order block zone, which we believe that the decisions are made during this candle. Sometimes, order blocks are at the start of an impulsive move, and sometimes in the
Everyone go ahead and smash a follow. Nice, finally, we got a channel. That's fine.
middle of the movement in the form of a candle with the same or opposite color. We have three major rules for identifying a valid order block. First, it must create inefficiency. Inefficiency occurs when we have drastic moves that create gaps between the shadows. These are examples of efficient and inefficient moves. Second, it must lead to a break of the structure or a change of character. A break of structure, or change of character, is the first clue that the market is telling us whether it intends to continue in the same direction or reverse. Third, it must be unmitigated. Order blocks are one-time use, so we only look for trading opportunities when the first time price taps into an order block. here on the Eurodollar's 15-minute chart. Let's spot the order blocks. Starting from the left, these are the areas where we have clear inefficiency on the chart. So we mark the candles that created the inefficiency as our order blocks if they lead to a break of structure or change of character. So all of them consider valid order blocks according to our rules. Now, let me explain the steps of the trading strategy we used for the backtesting order blocks. The rules for this trading setup are easy. Identify a valid order block, place your order at the beginning of the order block zone, and put your stop loss at the end. We target 2 times our stop loss range for the profits. This way, even with a 34% win rate, we will still be at break even. We have backtested this trading setup 100 times on euro-dollar pair in the 1-hour time frame. For the backtesting, we use Trader Edge software, which allows us to save so much time while backtesting our strategies. We set our initial account size at $10,000 with 2% risk, targeting 4% profits. Now let me show you the results we have got. These are the 100 order blocks we have spotted on the chart. The green order blocks you see are the trades that hit our 1 to 2 target and ended up winning. The red order blocks are the trades that ended up losing, and the gray order blocks are the ones the market did not trigger. And finally, we canceled the trades. So these are the backtesting results we have got. From 100 order blocks setup, 28 did not triggered. 41 ended up being a losing trade, and we have won 31 setups. Our win rate was 43%, and we suffered a 10% maximum drawdown. Although our win rate was less than 50%, this trading setup raised our initial account size by 47%. In the backtesting, we have realized that when certain conditions accompany order blocks, the chance of winning the trades significantly improves. We also noticed repetitive patterns form on the chart that dramatically increases trading returns. So let me explain to you what conditions are required to identify a high-quality order block. But before we continue, as always, please smash the like button to show your support.
That like button's right here. And risk. Can I hit the like? It's gonna make me try to sign in. But yeah.
Since this video took a long time to make for our team. Also,
and just let you know, like say you do get into brokerage, and you know you start trading with them first, or you go through their. Well, the way this is being brought out, like, yeah, you could be as good as patterns, but they're gonna make you trade like this.
Confirmations and lower time frames. Let's start with the market structure. Let me show you some of the most common market structure patterns that happen every day. Here we have a valid order block and a potential trading opportunity to go long. But looking at the left side, we can spot this gap between the candles, precisely below the first order block, and another valid order block zone here.
So they hit the order blocks, and you're going to put your buy in? What do y'all think?
Now, there is a high chance for the price to come and fill the gap. Grab the liquidity below the first order block and continue pushing up when it taps.
And the same vice versa for the other way? Yeah.
Taps into the second order block. So when this pattern is formed, and we have a gap and another valid order block precisely under the first one, we give the first order block -1 point for trading. Also, remember that breaking below the first order block does not necessarily mean a reversal is coming, since there is a high chance that this break is just a liquidity grab for future movements. On the contrary, look at the second pattern. Here we have a valid order block, and looking at the left, we can see that. This move has swept the liquidity under these equal lows, which can fuel future movements. So, when this pattern is formed, and we have an order block that grabs the liquidity under or above the equal lows and highs, we give it a +1 point for trading. The third pattern is similar to the second one. Imagine we have an order block in front of the market. As the price approaches this level, it creates support, which retail traders put their stop loss under them. Hence, there is a higher chance for the price to grab the liquidity under the equal lows and continue moving to the upside when it reaches the order block zone. So let me show you some real chart examples to highlight the point. Here we have euro-dollar in a 1-hour time frame. We can spot this valid order block that created inefficiency and break of structure, but looking at the left side, we can spot the support that rejected the price multiple times. So, there is a lot of liquidity gathered below this level. Also, we have gaps exactly under this zone and another valid order block. So there is a high chance for the price to break below this liquidity zone, to fill the gap and continue pushing up when it taps into the second order block. Here is another example. You could have taken either of these candles as order blocks. We have a clear gap, break of structure, and a lot of liquidity gathered below these equal lows and this mitigated order.
So then, before the break of structure, would this be indicating the change of character? Or right here?
Block. So, once the price breaks below this higher low, some traders might take it as a change of character. But looking to the left side, we can notice a clear gap and a valid order block exactly under this level. So there is a higher chance that this move is going to be a liquidity grab, and we are still identifying this market as bullish. Now look at this bearish example. Here in Euro-Dollar 1 hour time frame, we have an obvious downtrend. We can spot this order block that created a clean inefficiency and break of structure. But the interesting point about this order block is that the start of this move is a liquidity grab, so this is plus 1 point trading opportunity. But here's an important point. Every time you encounter a losing trade, it does not necessarily mean that there was a certain error in your analysis. Remember, no strategy always works because we can't control the market. The second factor you should consider when trading order blocks is the market volatility and spread. When we analyze the backtesting results, we notice that most winning trades happen on the highly volatile days and sessions, usually on the first and last day.
And this is why when I gotta go back to that stream. But this is why when he was talking about saying that these order blocks work on anything, and then I was like, oh, okay. And I was testing it on the 1 minute, and it was hitting. I think I had like 2 viewers on, I think I had 2 viewers across few platforms, but yeah, there was no one really seeing that. But yeah, it was interesting because it's all recorded. It's all recorded on my X. It's all recorded on these other platforms, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. And we hit the order blocks on the high volatility, like, because it was, I mean, crypto's volatile. So I mean, I don't know, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Just like that market simulation guy. I try to reiterate it every stream, but just like how he was trying to prove that patterns are fake and not real, he actually proved that they were. So I should have just really remembered that, because when the guy, shortly after was like, oh, here, try this out, and I said, dude, that's not gonna work, but it did. It ended up working.
Of the trading week, the market suffers from low liquidity. That is why the majority of winning trades happen in the midweek. Also, a pair like the Euro-Dollar is best to trade during the highly volatile time of the day, such as London and New York sessions.
Mind you now, like, I know this all says, but these are really good pairs to trade. I mean, multiple sources of income. When you get into trading, you don't want to be like, oh, I'm just going to trade crypto. I mean, yeah, you can, super bullish on you, but I mean, if you can utilize, your understanding of the market and branch out to different pairs, why not? Why not?
Otherwise, trading won't make sense, because we will not witness the movements we want to see in the market. Another important factor in trading order blocks is how to deal with the spread. Many times, the market reacts to order blocks within a pip, so having a high spread on a pair will make you miss many winning trades or trigger the stop loss when the price did not even touch it. The third factor influencing the success of order blocks is the market trend. And
yeah, I think about it, that's funny. I think about it like that, and I also think about it like, why does he want you to just trade that certain pair? I mean, even though we've back, just like how this person who created this video back tested it, we back tested it, on Bitcoin. We also back tested it on, a few pairs off stream, but yeah, those are too volatile. The low liquidity, the volatile, the things just can go to zero. Like, trading those is even crazy, man. It's crazy.
The freshness. Order blocks have a higher success rate in trending markets than in the ranging scenario. So, as a result, it is better to trade the order blocks that are in the direction of the dominant market trend. Also, trading recently printed order blocks are more accessible and more effective because the market constantly
So in the dominant market trend, remember that?
Changes direction, and spending too much time waiting for the price to tap into the order block often leads to a losing trade. Since the demand and supply are constantly fighting to take control, trading fresh order blocks have higher win rates.
Did you guys see all those patterns though in there? It's crazy.
Here on the Euro-Dollar, when we have a clear trending market, see how often the market prints fresh order blocks, rejects them, and continues
Imagine being able to build an app with your name.
Yo, shout out.
On the contrary, look at another example. Here we have a valid order block zone. But before price taps into this area, market have made a lot of demand zones and broke them to the downside.
Yeah, because, look, I don't know, that's crazy. You got this guy right here, too.
Break of structure. Order block. Low time frame change of character. Optimal trade entry. Buy-side liquidity. We enter the trade from the OTE zone with our target set at the buy-side liquidity. Follow for more breakdowns. 10-minute time frame. Break of structure. Sell side liquidity. Order block. Buy-side liquidity. We enter the trade from the order block with our target set at the buy-side liquidity.
Yo, like, these fools are not even trading with, like, patterns. Ain't this, like, fascinating? To me, I know people are like, yo, that's super old style, but I don't know. It's fascinating to me.
Break of structure. 10-minute time, 15-minute time frame. Low time frame change of character. Liquidity sweep. Order block. Buy-side liquidity. We enter the trade from the order block with our target set at the buy-side liquidity. Follow for more breakdowns. 15-minute break of structure. Order block. Liquidity sweep. Low time frame change of character. Point of interest. Sell.
I mean, but if you knew it was going to hit that order block, why didn't you throw a short in real quick right there? You know? I don't know. That's just me.
Side liquidity. We enter the trade from the point of interest with our target set at the sell side liquidity. Follow for more breakdowns.
Oh, he did. He did. Interesting. Wow. Okay, I think we're going to end it off here. Kids ready for school. Hope everyone has an amazing day. Yeah, we're gonna trade to the point where it's just the order blocks. You know, we're gonna, order block, change of character. Yeah, but hope everyone has an amazing day. Much love and respect. Peace be that journey.